At least about 5 people have been killed and more than a dozen others wounded in the latest flare-up between Pakistan and Afghanistan, and both nations have exchanged some heavy fire along their volatile shared border late last night. The Afghan officials say that at least about 3 children and 1 woman are amongst those who have been killed, and this is in the border area near the Afghan city of Spin Boldak. And the cross-border violence has come nearly a week after a round of peace talks between Pakistan and Afghanistan ended without a significant breakthrough. And the exchange has also come a day after Islamabad said that it will allow the United Nations to send some relief supplies into Afghanistan through the Chaman and Torkham border crossings. The clashes, which erupted late on Friday at the tense border region in the Kandahar province in the Pakistani border town of Chaman, lasted until dawn on Saturday. The exchange of fire reportedly broke out at around 10:30 p.m. local time, with nearby residents reporting the use of light and heavy artillery. And according to the head of information and culture in Spin Boldak, Ali Mohammad Hakmal, the fighting ended after almost about 2 hours. Now, dozens of people remain stranded at Pakistan's side of the Chaman border, which was closed following the gunfire exchange. Now, the atmosphere remains very tense along the border as residents recount with horror their experience of the sudden fire exchange that happened on the ill-fated night.
First, I heard the firing started. More than 75 people live in our house, and everyone was busy with their own work. During that time, there was such a powerful explosion that it felt as if the entire house had collapsed.
We were inside our homes when the fighting started. As the battle intensified, mortar shells began landing on houses and in the surrounding areas. Many people fled their homes, but because the gunfire was so heavy, we had no choice but to stay inside. Mortar shells also struck the houses of our neighbours.
The officials from both sides have traded accusations of launching unprovoked attacks. The Afghan Taliban spokesperson Zabiullah Mujahid stated that the Pakistani forces had initiated the aggression by reportedly launching a hand grenade. The Pakistani Prime Minister spokesperson Musharraf Zaidi swiftly blamed the Afghan side. The Afghan forces are reportedly claiming that the Pakistani troops had abandoned 30 outposts without much resistance. The tensions escalated after a new round of peace talks between the two neighbours ended without a breakthrough last weekend in Saudi Arabia, despite agreeing to continue with their fragile ceasefire. The talks, hosted by Saudi Arabia, Qatar and Turkey, aimed to ease tensions following the deadly border clashes in October that left dozens of people killed, marking the worst violence on the border since the Taliban took charge in 2021. Now, Islamabad continues to accuse Kabul of harbouring militant groups, particularly the Pakistani Taliban or the TTP, that Pakistan says are launching attacks within its borders. The Taliban government has rubbished these allegations, saying that it is not responsible for security inside the Pakistani territory. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.